This is Daniel Burnett with trainlikearanger.com. I'm going to be going over the front squat. So you'll see me get into position here. I'm going to come at the bar with an open grip. What this is the parallel arm position. There's two versions you can use to attack the front squat. You can use the parallel arm position, which is the one I like doing personally, the one I like to teach. And then there's one known as the crossed arm position. So you guys feel free to look more into the crossed arm position. Personally, I like the parallel arm position. And with the parallel arm position, I'm going to rest this bar across my clavicles and the tops of my shoulders. I'm going to come at the bar with an open grip, slightly wider than shoulder width apart. If I'm doing strictly front squats, I like to have two fingers on the bar, my pointer and middle finger, and then the rest of these fingers kind of just float. You know, if I'm doing something like the hang clean to front squat, then I might have more finger contact on this bar. But if I'm doing strictly front squat, I like that pointer finger, middle finger on the bar. And then I'm going to, again, angle these elbows up. My upper arm's going to be parallel with the floor. You see me lift off, and I'll get my feet in position. So I position my feet shoulder width apart or wider with my toes angled slightly outward. That's good positioning for my knees. So I keep my heels planted the entire time. Pointer I like to give people is stay heavy on the heels. That typically helps them keep their heels down. So a couple quick pointers from this angle. As you'll see, my elbows stay up the entire time. I like to tilt my chin up slightly. And then I'm going to stay, again, heavy on those heels. I won't let these knees pass my toes at any point in time. As far as depth goes, I like to go about parallel with my thighs or slightly below parallel. You know, I hear some people teach ass to grass. I personally don't like teaching that because what happens is whenever you get down past a certain point, to accommodate for that depth, your pelvis is going to start tilting posterior. So you have this posterior pelvic tilt, and that creates a flexion of the lumbar spine. So it'll create this curve in the lumbar spine. It's not good for your lower back at all. So personally, I like to teach parallel or slightly below parallel. This is plenty of depth, a lot of leg engagement. So, you know, look out for that posterior pelvic tilt as you're squatting as well. Also known as butt winking. This is when your pelvis will start to tilt this way. So you'll notice the entire time I keep my chest posture nice and high, spine posture good, and I avoid the butt winking or that posterior pelvic tilt, however you want to phrase it. And again, at no point does my knees pass my toes. My chest stays nice and high, and these elbows stay up, and chin is up slightly. So you can even pick a spot on the wall across from you to help keep that head posture. So I go through my squats here. And then I'm going to rack the bar by simply walking the weight forward. I'll feel it touch on both sides. I like to have this position to where I can walk it forward and then simply sit it in, and the weight is racked, and I am good to go. Oops. And that is the front squat.